Hi again. So where am I today? I'm at Watford today on the Grand Union Canal. It's on the Leicester arm of the Grand Union Canal. That's Watford, not Watford, North London, Watford, Northamptonshire. So if anybody knows Watford Gap services on the M1, that's where I am. I'm going to go down to Norton Junction on the Grand Union and turn right towards Braunston Tunnel. I'm going to go to the mouth of Braunston Tunnel. Not going to go through this one because you're not allowed. It's a bit too wiggly and a bit too long. So unpowered craft are not allowed through Braunston Tunnel. That's just to the north of Daventry, if you want to look that one up. Anyway, pumped up, ready to go. Let's get in the water. Right, here we go. This is a long way down. We're on, by the feel of it. We are on. Great stuff. Right, where were we? So I'm just passing Watford Gap services on the M1. Watford Gap, that's an interesting name. Watford Gap is called Watford Gap because it's a gap in the hills. Now there's actually a Roman road comes past here. That's the railway up there. So that's the West Coast Main Line Railway up there. And a Roman road called Watling Street also runs through that gap. And cleverly, when they built the M1, they realised there was a gap there, so they built that through there as well. So within 400 metres you've got the Romans, you've got the canals, and you've got the M1. And Watford Gap also, there was on Watling Street, there was a Roman fort called Banaventa, which in Latin, I'm told, I'm not very good at my Latin, but I'm told Banaventa means gap in the hills. So there you go. All that gorse over there, look. Loads of it, isn't there? Yeah. When the gorse is flowering, it's kissing season, so they say. Mostly because it's flowering all the time. Now that's how they stop the canals getting too deep and overflowing. 1935, that's Lucy's put in. That's just in case it gets too, so it don't come over the banks, it goes down there. Good morning. I would have gone round it.
Not a problem. No, I've got the right depth. So
Oh, okay.
that'll help.
Yeah. So I tend to travel at about 3 miles an hour, just a little bit less than 3 miles an hour, which is kind of ideal really, because if you've got somebody walking along the bank with you like I have today, you know, it's quite a comfortable walking pace. Also, the speed limit on canals, I never break the speed limit on canals, but the speed limit on canals is 4 miles an hour. So if I'm following up a narrowboat, I can actually overtake them most of the time if I need to. They can get a little bit diesel smelly if you're following one up, but they have to slow down when they're passing moored up boats, so they slow right down when they're doing that, and usually you can get by them and I can sort of leave them behind, to be honest. I prefer to do that if I can, but you know, it's quite nice to have a chat to somebody while you're paddling along as well sometimes. So this is the main road into Daventry, and just in the distance up there I can see the eastern portal of Braunstone Tunnel, which is where I'm going to stop. We're going to have a cup of coffee, and that's about the end of the trip. I am actually going to turn around and go back, but that's kind of the end of this. I've been through Braunstone Tunnel years ago, and it's really dark in the middle of it. I don't think you can see either end once you're in the middle, which is why I won't be paddling through there. If you're interested in paddling through canal tunnels, I've done quite a few now. If you go on to the Canals and Rivers Trust website and search on tunnels, it'll give you all the information you need about which tunnels you can paddle through, what you should do, what safety precautions you should take. That is quite important, because you really don't want to meet a 150-ton steel narrowboat coming the other way. Actually, that would be a bad idea. But yeah, if you search that, and it is great fun. If you have a look at some of my other videos, you'll see a couple of tunnels probably on there, but it's loads of fun. That says, extinguish all naked lights except pilot lights. Switch on your headlight, remain inside the boat profile, do not use cooking appliances. Keep well behind the boat in front. In an emergency, turn off your engine. And there you are. You can actually see the end of it. They're really deceptive, canal tunnels, because they look a lot shorter than they are when you look through them. But when you're right in the middle of that, that's going to be two little dots of light either side of you for the ends. You wouldn't want to fall off the back in the middle, because it's a long swim out and you'd probably keep banging into the walls, and I wouldn't want that. What a fantastic day though, and a fantastic place. And we're off. So there you are. That was 3.5 miles. That's just fantastic. What a great place. So we're going to have a cup of coffee now. Like, subscribe, stay tuned. Loving it. You hear the ducks? They flew inside the tunnel. I'm worried about them there.